and you are on.
So I'm on now, or is it 3, 2, 1, and now I'm on?
No, you're on now.
I'm on now. Okay. So, time for another MattSipsThings. First MattSipsThings with my new glasses. Very stylish.
Woohoo!
And today we are trying, it's called C3, short for, well, at least one of them is carciofo, which is artichoke in Italian. This is a artichoke liqueur. Oh no, not a liqueur, sorry. This is an artichoke amaro.
3 types of artichokes and cardoons.
Oh, that's right, cardoons, which I did look up and now I can't remember what they were. I believe cardoons might
They're
be
like
something to do with nutmeg.
No, they're related to artichokes. They're like
Okay.
some kind of thistle.
Oh, okay. I thought they were the outer casing of the nutmeg seeds.
Oh, you're
but-
thinking of mace.
Oh, you're right. I am thinking of mace. Okay, never mind. I know what I'm talking about. Just stop watching now. Let's see. Here's what it says on the bottle. This is a unique Italian-style bitter. Okay, so they say liqueur. It's an amaro, but it's a liqueur. You know, inspired by one of the most intriguing vegetables in the world.
Sommelier's nightmare.
What? Yes, it is the sommelier's nightmare because supposedly it's very hard to pair wine with artichokes. But tonight we are trying the amaro itself, all by itself. Now, I am not doing this exactly right. You're really supposed to chill this, but we only have so much room in the fridge, so I cheated and just put some ice cubes in there. Really better to, maybe put in the freezer or whatever along with your glass. Ideally, you serve an amaro in a cold glass and you serve it cold. Anyway, so we cheated and put ice cubes in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now, this is not going to taste exactly like an artichoke. It's a little
No.
bit sweet. It's a really nice balance, actually. This is, it's not too sweet. It has a nice sort of savory undertone. I do not get a huge sort of, vegetal hit from this. Like you don't taste anything that's really like green and in your face, but
I
you
agree.
do get kind of a, I don't know, what you call that? I mean, I don't want to say licorice, but there is elements of like licorice in there. It's a subtle flavor. This is not Jaeger, this is not like a Jaeger bomb. This is not an in-your-face flavor. It's pretty subtle. This would be really good. I could see this going really well with
Don Ciccio seals their
high-quality
products very
stoppers.
well. Yes.
Let's just top this off here.
By the way, you should know that this is distilled here in D.C.
Oh yeah, sorry. Don Ciccio's is a local DC distillery. Don Ciccio, who owns it, is, I believe, Italian, and his family is Italian-American. So yeah, family-run business. They are out of, his family is, I want to say northwestern Italy. Maybe over on the
something to do with the
northwestern
Amalfi Coast or something.
Yeah,
but I
like
don't
the
remember.
Amalfi. I feel like it was the Amalfi Coast. So
remember.
he's not a Southern Italian like us, but that's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
They make really good booze, though.
Yes, they do.
They just started. We haven't gotten a chance to try them yet, but probably one of our future MattSipsThings will probably feature. I know they're doing gin and vodka, so we'll probably try those very soon. This would be really good with. I think this would go really well with brown booze. I mean, obviously you could mix this with vodka or gin, but I really don't see the point. You could do this. You could make a nice, like, Manhattan-ish drink using this and rye or a wheated bourbon. I do not think I would use it with a sweeter bourbon because this is a little sweet, but you would combine this with something spicier, like Wathins, maybe, which is bourbon, or any of the ryes. I don't know, any rye you prefer. Michter's is one of my favorites. This would be really good with Michter's. You could make a nice Manhattan type drink with this, or you can just, like I said, enjoy it like this. Just throw your glass and the bottle in the freezer for like 20 minutes and then pour yourself some. It's really meant to be served cold. Amaros, I believe, are generally, don't quote me on this, but generally I think Amaros are after dinner. I do not think they're aperitifs. I believe they are digestives. So they're really meant to help you digest. This is great sipping on its own, honestly. I mean, you could have a little bit of this. Little soda, make like a spritz, really good.
It's really good. At the distillery, you can have what's called an Americano, and they mix these with soda. It's really good.
An Americano, I guess, is technically 2 different Amaros and soda water.
That's right, yeah.
But yeah, you could do this with, this would be good. You could take this, champagne, or cava, or Prosecco, whatever. Some champagne, some Amaro, and some soda water to sort of even it out. Make a nice summertime drink. Maybe throw an orange slice in there. If you have a blood orange, better still.
Sure.
But yeah, I think Amaros are like something. I think they're not just for hipsters. Amaros are really starting to become more mainstream, and I think there's a lot of like really good American Amaros. There's some. Obviously there's a lot of Italian ones that are fun. Strega, Amaro di Capo. There's like a million Amaros that you can get now. And even in Wabash, we could find Amaros from all over the place. But there's some really good American Amaros now. Don Chicho, Lo-Fi does some really good Amaros.
St. George's Spirits does a
St.
nice one.
George, yeah. So if you're ever in the mood, I would suggest buying, or even just start with something simple. I mean, vermouth isn't really an Amaro, but it has some of the same qualities. You can buy like a nice imported vermouth. I'm not talking about like Gallo or E&J, but like a Carpano or even Dolan, which is French, but that's okay.
Or get yourself some Campari.
Again, not an Amaro, but it's amazing how many of these things that you can just throw in some soda water or some, club soda or even tonic water, maybe.
Well, that's right. Campari is an aperitivo.
Yeah. Campari is an aperitivo,
But I guess if you want to start experimenting with the like sweet and bitter kind of combination, that's a good place to start.
Yeah, because I mean, there's really not like some of like the hardcore Italian sweet vermouths aren't that different from an Amaro. So I mean, we've had sweet vermouth that's as dark as this, and they always go well with a splash of soda and a couple ice cubes, especially in the summer, and that way you get a really low ABV refreshing summertime drink. Actually vermouth and a little soda is nice too, so you don't have to go out and buy a $35 bottle of booze, especially in the summer, because I mean that's a lot of alcohol. That's pretty heavy in the summer. You want something light and refreshing. So this by itself might be pretty heavy, but with a splash of soda and maybe a little Prosecco, you can make a really pleasant summertime drink. So anyway, try this. Don't be afraid of the fact that it's made from artichokes. It doesn't taste like artichokes. It's not as hard to drink as it is to eat an artichoke. You're really not in any danger of tasting something creepy or bizarre.
Or choking on thistle.
Or choking on thistle. So give it a try and see what you think. So yeah, there you go. That's it.